Hola, hola. I just want to explain a little bit about the project for the end of Tiempo and Checosteras. So this week we're going to finish the show, and instead of having a test or a quiz, we're going to do a project to wrap it up. So the project is going to be due next Monday, the 20th. So we'll finish the show between Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then you'll have Friday this weekend and during the day Monday to work on it. It'll be due Monday night next week. So basically what you're going to do is this is like a tic-tac-toe board, and you just have to choose three activities in a row to complete. So the main rules are that everything has to be in Spanish, and you can't use any translators. If you use a translator like Google Translate or something like that, it would be a 0. You won't get credit for it. So make sure you don't use a translator. Make sure it's all in Spanish. So you have to do one speaking. So there are two speaking. They're the ones that are highlighted in yellow, this introduction and then the opinions one. So you'd have to pick one of those, and then you can either do three in a row vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. So you could do two speakings if you want it, but you have to do at least one. So you can't do horizontal this way or vertical here because there's not a speaking there. So one of these two corners is the speaking, and then three in a row horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. So for the opinions one, you would make just a quick little video. You have 3 minutes to talk about your opinion of the last episode and if you liked how the show ended or not in Spanish. So you would take a video and then submit it on Schoology. If you go horizontally here, you would do a letter. Pretend you're Sierra, you haven't talked to your mom in a while. You're writing your mom a letter, 150 words at least in Spanish, explaining your life, including the very most important information from the last episodes or the last few episodes. Um, this one here, the artist. So pretend you're one of the artists we talked about in class. So it could be Salvador Dali, Frida Kahlo, any of those artists we talked about. And paint or draw a specific scene from one of the last episodes, and then also include a short explanation in Spanish of your art. If you do this speaking and you go down, you can write a script to episode 18. So there are currently only 17 episodes. 17 is the last episode. So you would write another episode and explain what happens in at least 150 words. This middle one is like a free space, so you could choose your own activity to create. But if it's writing, it has to be at least 150 words. And then obviously it would have to be in Spanish. This is making a little quiz. So you're pretending you're a teacher, create a 15-question multiple choice or fill in the blank quiz with the word bank about the last episode or last few episodes in Spanish. And then also provide an answer key. So these questions should be tough, but not impossible. And then down here, bottom left. So this is using social media, either Instagram or Twitter, and finding at least 5 actors or actresses from the show from Tiempo on Instagram or Twitter. So for example, Marcus Logan is Carlos Vives in real life. That's his name. So you can look up his Instagram and see what he's doing right now during this coronavirus quarantine. So what is he doing with his time? And then either take a screenshot if you're on your phone, take a picture, use the snipping tool on the computer, and send me what they're doing, tell me what they're doing with at least 5 of the different actors and actresses. This middle one in the bottom, Alan Hilgarth is a real person in history. So look online, find 5 similarities and 5 differences between Alan Hilgarth, the character in the show, and Alan Hilgarth, the real person. So right with the 5 similarities, 5 differences are in Spanish for me. And then this last one is the other speaking option. So you would choose your favorite character in the show, pretend you are that person, so be in character, and then within 3 minutes explain why you're an amazing, fascinating person. And then again, this would be a video that you would submit to Schoology. So once you do these 3 tasks on Schoology, if you're in our remote learning folder, so these are for this week with the summaries for Tiempo. So all this week it'll be a summary. And then next Monday, I have this public right now, or I have this published, so you can submit it whenever you're done. So for next Monday, this is the work. So this first assignment, you would submit your video. So here you would submit the video for whichever of the 2 speakings you choose. And then from there, just go in order of the line across or up and down or diagonal, and then submit the second thing here and the third thing here. So remember, everything would be in Spanish, no translators, or you will have to redo it. The summaries will be due this week, but then this project is due April 20th, and you'll have the day on next Monday to work on that also. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions. Gracias.